making. Okay. Hey, look at this.
Yeah. Okay, wait. For a second, for
Look
anyone
at
watching
this.
on Facebook
Isn't
Live,
it cute?
you just got to experience a little bit of what we experienced with Betty Rock. Hey, this is the Wally Show with our Aftercast.
What?
It's why is this? Oh, is this on? And I'm cute all of a sudden. We get scary Betty, and then like you guys all get oh, she's so awesome and sweet.
Because I always am.
What were you? Yes. What were you showing on Facebook
I
Live?
was showing them Charlie. You'll hear about him later in the podcast. But isn't he the cutest? You just want to beat his face in.
That is Betty's cute
So
aggression
cute.
kicking in. I love the fact that we found that there actually is a condition called cute aggression. Because before
is a
you were just
condition.
scaring us, but now we know that there's other people
Now
that
it's a real
suffer
thing.
from it.
I have another friend that she does it too.
Really?
She threatened once to put her cat's head on the antenna of her car.
That's awesome.
She loved him so much.
Oh, that is awesome. All right, so this is the Aftercast, some of the stuff we did not get to during the course of the show. Speaking of animals and that you love and want to squeeze and hug.
I love it so much.
We're going on a trip to Alaska. We leave Saturday, Betty Rock. Betty Rock wasn't sure we were leaving Saturday.
I thought we were leaving Sunday,
Right.
so that's good to know.
The cruise leaves Saturday, but we have to fly out
Wait,
there.
you
Or Sunday, but we have to fly
we're
out
gonna be
on
lost
Saturday.
as a goose. We don't know where we're going.
So I will be picking you up at like 5 in the morning to get
No.
there. Yeah, you have to. This is not like this isn't
No.
Wally being a jerk. This is getting you to the airport in time to get on your flight.
5 though.
Yes, it's gonna hurt a little, but you'll sleep on the
What's
plane.
I feel so bad for you too.
I know we can't. You
have
can't
to fly
complain.
so early. You go.
Hey,
Hey.
Wally deserves that, not me.
No. All right. Let me see. Oh, the reason I brought that up is because there was a 19-year-old camp counselor who was drug out of his tent by a bear.
I know.
It grabbed him by his
he
head
wanted to play.
and pulled him out of his tent by his head. And he survived it though. Like,
Sweet
and he was
baby bear.
actually seemed pretty not banged up, surprisingly enough.
So that's like best case scenario, right? Because now he can for
Yes.
the rest of his life.
Best case scenario is you get to keep the bear and take it home. Best
Yeah,
case
but like he's
scenario.
got great scars, and they weren't too bad. Like the ones on his forehead, I think will heal, and the others are in his hair, so he should be good. So, but enough to where you could show a scar that you got mauled by a bear,
Right, a place you can show it.
and you lived.
Yeah, forever you will have that story.
And he wasn't messed up. There is a new TV show on. Have you guys
No.
seen the trailers for this? Yes, of course not. I'm just gonna fool Zach. There's a new book out.
What?
A book? There's a new TV show out called Eaten Alive. And it's all these stories of people talking about being attacked by animals and how
No.
yes, and how the one guy's talking about being eaten alive by a bear, but he survived, and another lady by a shark and stuff. I'm like, oh, I
I
cannot
gotta
wait.
watch that. I
Yeah.
saw one that was like that, but it was called Human Prey.
Okay, yeah, that's
it might
another
be
one.
the same thing.
I wonder if it is. I wonder if I have the name wrong. It's
What
entirely
did you
possible.
call it?
Eaten alive.
Eaten Alive. Human Prey, but it shows these people and there's a black backdrop behind them, and they show one about a bear, one about a shark.
I think
and-
that's the show. Yeah, I think I got the name
Okay.
wrong. I
There
think you're
is a
absolutely
show
right.
called Eaten Alive.
Oh, okay.
First episode was 2014.
Yeah, he got it
Or no,
wrong.
that's a film.
Okay, look up Human Prey.
Yeah, I think that's
Human
the
Prey.
one.
Human Prey.
Yeah,
'Cause
that
I
is.
need to DVR that one.
Yeah, I want to see that big time. My wife doesn't want to see it,
Yes.
but I want to see
Human
it
Prey.
because I want to. And trust me, when we go to Alaska, I will be filming Betty every chance I get if there's any wildlife around because I know she'll get too close, and I want to have a record of it to show
but
show
you're
your
so
family
cute.
what happened.
You'll see my laugh in my face and the bear coming at me, and I'll be like,
You have the
love
happiest
you.
face
Yes.
ever.
Until it all goes south.
She went out doing what she loved.
She became bear scat, but we'll miss her. So again, be careful, Betty Rock, as you go through
I
your
think
animal
the bear
encounters.
won't be the hardest part. It's going to be you, dealing with you. All you've been doing this morning is jumping around and being crazy.
I get a little hyper, I guess, sometimes.
Little-
Hey! Just for no reason.
I can't.
I know. And Becca's not here, so you're outnumbered.
I just want to put earplugs in my ear and drown you out.
I did make sure that your seat is right next to mine on the flight.
No, I will find a big, hairy, sweaty man, and I will say, "Sir, I have the perfect seat for you."
No,
I'll trade you.
It will be we are going to have fun. I promise you that. It's going to be a good time. Let's get to some of the things that we did not get to during the course of the show. We got some leads of these as well.
Yes, if you're obsessed with reading every word that J.K. Rowling has ever written, she's the author of Harry Potter. And there is some bad news.
Why would I read any word of that? Not every word, but any word, because that is a sinner book.
Some people love it. There is some bad news. It has to do with the book she wrote, just sitting in her closet. It may never make the shelf.
The theme of my 50th birthday was Come as Your Own Private Nightmare. And I went as a lost manuscript. And I wrote over a dress most of that book. So that book, I don't know whether it will ever be published, but it's actually hanging in a wardrobe currently.
That's kind of a cool idea, like writing the story on this piece of fabric. That's kind of
And she brought her worst nightmare to light.
Yes.
That's interesting.
That's wow. I wonder if that becomes a new book. It's a book about
Wouldn't
the
that
wardrobe.
Be fun though. Ooh, what if we dress up as our worst nightmare? I know what Becca would be, a clown.
Oh, that's true. That is true. You would be me.
Yes, for sure.
Zach would be misinformation.
I just have a T-shirt where all the sets are wrong.
Yes.
A world with no Google.
I don't know what my worst nightmare would be, actually.
An empty room with nobody in it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that would be bad. And nothing to do.
I noticed
no
that-
TV, no phone.
Like they even throw a block of ice into a polar bear den just to give them something to play with, because otherwise they will go crazy.
I noticed yesterday that, Becca's not here, so you don't have anybody to sit in here with you. There was one point where I had to go out and do traffic and weather, and Zach went to make himself some coffee or go to the bathroom or something. I can't remember. Anyways, you were in here by yourself, Wally, with no one to talk to. And I was getting up from my desk to go back in here, and you met me in the hallway, and you had no purpose, because right when you talked to me, you turned back around and came back in here.
I was lonely.
You were alone for like 10 seconds.
Like the Martian movie with you up there instead of Matt Damon would be about a 3-minute movie.
Yes. At some point in time, I would have just taken my helmet off and called it a day. I'm done. Yeah, it is weird, because there are times that I think, I wonder if I could survive on an island by myself. Like, because I would have to be really creative and build things constantly to keep my mind going, or else I would go absolutely nuts.
What do you build, though, if you had no one to tell about it?
Yes. Do you realize how little I tell you guys anymore about the stuff I build or what's going on in my life? Because you just don't care.
I'm so sorry.
I know. I share very little of that with you.
Oh, I love that. That makes me so happy.
These are not tears of joy, actually, right now.
Let's do a segment where you tell us about things you're building right now.
Ooh, it'll be in the aftercast.
Yes.
I'm not building anything right now except a pyramid of dreams, where one day at the top of that pyramid there will be people that listen to me.
But it's built by tears.
Yes. Was that the only Lisa these today, I think? Okay. This was a story that I saw on a bunch of the news stations today. Good Morning America covered it, and we just didn't have time for it because we were doing real news. Way to go, GMA. There is good news if you're a coffee drinker. Previous research had linked drinking moderate amounts of coffee to a decreased risk in Alzheimer's disease, diabetes, and heart disease, plus several types of cancer. But now 2 new studies showed that people who drink coffee appear to actually live longer. The research shows that if you are drinking like up to 3 cups a day, or on average 3 cups a day, your chance of living longer or your reduced risk of death goes up by 18%.
Wow.
That is crazy. And they said it had something to do, too, with the way your body produces insulin. So for diabetes and diabetics, that's got to be a great thing.
Because I do drink that much.
Yeah.
So that's good.
I guess. You still got diabetes, right?
Right.
Dang it.
I need to drink more coffee, apparently.
I guess it's not a wonder drug. But yeah, they did say that, though, you have to watch the studies. Like it's interesting, though, that a lot of times the people who drink a ton of coffee also smoke a lot, too, or have other vices and things like that. And so they're saying that they got to look into that as part of the study as well.
Yeah, and these studies are always basically worthless because they're showing correlation,
right,
which is totally different than causation. Like maybe the types of people who like coffee are also the types of people who do something else that's a healthier habit.
Or yeah, coffee is it's a like an appetite suppressant, right? To some
Little
degree.
bit, yeah.
Like I know if I drink one of my coffees.
Well, your coffee is the calories of 2 meals.
Oh well, that's why.
So-
Because then I'm full. Like I can have a coffee and I'm full. Like
And
if
then
I
you think this is hyper.
yes. Oh my
Have we ever
gosh.
figured out how many calories are in your drink? It's got to be 800 or 900, right?
Google it. Google it.
boy,
Google would
Google
be
it.
like, no one drinks that.
Yes. What is
What's-
this
but
fictitious coffee
double
drink?
what's in a vanilla latte, and that's what he's drinking.
But with extra pumps of sugar.
Yeah,
Oh,
if you
that's true,
if you
too.
could find what their vanilla latte is, and then just basically double it, that would give us at least an idea, like a Starbucks vanilla latte, what the calories are. Because it depends on how they make it. If they do it right, then I don't have to add sugar. If it's still bitter or they've burned the coffee that day, which happens a lot.
And you get a grande?
I get a grande vanilla latte with double vanilla done at 140 degrees, please. It's on
Okay,
order.
so that's only 250 with regular vanilla.
So 500.
yeah, so 500.
So 500 calories. That's like breakfast.
Yeah.
That's not too bad.
Okay, for a small beverage.
And what happens is if I do, but the thing is, like say
70 calories per 70 calories per pump. Thank you, Katie.
that is crazy. Oh, really?
Katie
Is it
Rose.
Katie Rose?
Yes.
Katie Rose, what's up? We're doing a
70.
streaming Facebook Live. What's up, girl? Yeah, Katie Rose and I used to make lattes here at work, and she people have asked about Katie too, like, what's Katie doing? And I always email them back and say, I don't know. No, I always email them back and tell them what she's doing. She's working with this nonprofit called The Well, and she is a coffee connoisseur and has learned how to make all this stuff. But man, she used to make fantastic lattes here at the office to the point where I gained like 15 pounds. I'm like, oh, I'm too fat. We had to get rid of that coffee maker. Not Katie, the actual coffee maker. So thank you, Katie. But yeah, that's the thing is though, if I eat that at lunch, if I drink that drink at lunch, then I won't snack and I won't eat another
Right.
lunch and I'll just have dinner and I'm good.
Yeah,
you
it
know?
does help a lot.
Yeah,
And a
but
lot
you go to a sugar crash, right? Like, wouldn't that give him a sugar crash if he's like drinking all that? And
No,
then-
your blood sugar would look like a
roller coaster.
yes,
I
very
like
much
roller coasters.
like a roller coaster or a. I was trying to think of a polygraph with who tells a lot of lies.
Oh,
Because that's what it would look like.
you want to make it all political?
Yes.
With the media.
Yeah.
Fake
with
news.
CNN. If you could give CNN a polygraph, that's what your blood sugar looks like.
That's awesome. Oh my goodness. All right. Let me see. So anyway, there's some good news if you were a coffee drinker. If you are a food connoisseur, McDonald's is usually not your cup of tea, so to speak. You're not usually going to go to McDonald's if you're a foodie. But in New England, they are doing a local favorite, a lobster roll. You can get a lobster roll at McDonald's now. They've brought it back, kind of like the McRib goes nationwide, only in like October, November. And this is the time of year that they do this in New England. You can get a Golden Arches lobster roll. Want to take a guess how much your lobster roll is going to set you back there, Betty Rock?
I'm guessing it sounds expensive. It's what the fancy people do.
Yeah.
$7.
$7. Oh, that's fancy. Zach? Just
So
the lobster
does
roll,
it have
not the meal.
actual lobster, or is it like pressed meat into the shape of antennae and?
No, they like the McRib.
Yeah,
no, they
like-
actually say that it's actually good quality lobster.
Wink. I'll go.
Do me.
Why you always gotta be wrong? No, I would have gone with 7.
Yeah. But you took that, Betty, so
Yeah.
that's on you. Yeah, so $9. Last time there was a food truck thing at Becca's church, she did the Cousin's Maine lobster roll sandwich, and they were on Shark Tank. And I've always wanted to try one. She paid $15 for that. $15 for a sandwich with no one bringing it to you. Like,
That you stood in line an hour
yes, it's ludicrous. Food trucks, I will go out and say it. No one will agree with me, but I will say it. Food trucks are the biggest scam on this planet. They are, the food is and
it's
not.
not.
It's fine, but it's not anything that's worth the price or the time you invest in it without a doubt,
It depends on the truck.
unequivocally.
You can find deals, but you have to walk in around all of the trucks, and you have to get there early before the crowds show up.
Yeah, and you got to go to the one that no one else is going to
Right.
because it's so disgusting.
Yeah, don't judge the quality of the food by the size of the line. That's risky.
Like I've still never gone to that. What was that? The
Grilled cheesery?
No, I don't like grilled cheese.
That
That's the
one
problem.
stunk.
Thank
Oh,
you.
It
See,
was so good.
see, I'm
The
not crazy.
cheese stunk.
Yeah.
Like what was reeking out of that truck, I
Mm.
don't even know, but it smelled like sewage. It was bad.
Yeah, well, that might have been their new sandwich. So there's another one too,
Toss?
the waffle truck.
All the
Chicken and waffle truck,
I
something
had
like that.
Banjo's chicken.
Did you?
It was good. It was
That's
great.
fantastic.
Try it sometime.
Yeah, I haven't eaten a lot off food truck. I used to get food off of construction site food trucks. And it's the same concept. They bring you food, they make it, and they give it to you while you're on a 30-minute lunch break. And like they get you your food hot, and it's good. Like it's fine. But you didn't pay $18 for it either. So I think food trucks are just that thing that everyone wants to feel hip. I ate at a food truck today. Yeah, I know the latest, coolest food truck. Well, happy day there, man bun. Congratulations. So glad.
And he's
Roll
gonna
down your
say-
pants.
And he's gonna say, "Get over it, guy with the earrings who's over 50."
All right, skinny jean man.
No, we both would be wearing
Yeah,
those.
exactly.
So, let me see. And I think that's going to do it for my news. So let's hit some birthdays, and then we are done today.
Okay, I got one. It's from Matthew Hubband to his wife Lacey. Said that she's a loving mother and wife, and blessed to have her in his life. Hey, that rhymes.
Nice.
Also potty and absolutely loves you guys. Aw,
Aw.
thanks.
And I got one here too. It says, hey, remember you can do your birthdays at allwally.com, and you can put them in there and tell us the information, which is a lot of fun. And then make sure you ask your question, because that's the price, because it's free otherwise. I love listening to you, Becca, Zach, Betty on the podcast. I've been listening for 2 years, and you bring us so much joy and laughter. I especially love when Zach shares his puns.
Oh.
She says, I'm a pun fanatic, and I fully can appreciate his puns. I would like to ask for a birthday shout out for me and my mom. We both have birthdays in July, and so we're taking care of both of them today. So happy birthday, Cheyenne and Cheyenne's mom. The question is, what is your favorite birthday dessert? See, because this is something that I'm curious if you guys do this or not. We all in my family have a favorite dessert that we get for our birthday. And it's like a tradition for us. Do you guys do that at all? Is like your splurge or anything?
Not formally, but kind
Really?
of.
Okay, like what is it?
Like Sarah knows I love Dairy Queen birthday cakes.
Okay.
And so we often try to have one of those on hand.
Okay, that's
They're
good.
fantastic.
That's good. October 4th coming up for Zach. We know what to get him.
I'm not really a dessert person, but I
Right.
do like dessert. I'm a food person, so I have my special foods for my
Right.
birthday.
What are your special foods for your birthday?
Fried chicken.
Okay. I
rice
still
and
have to take
gravy.
you to Jumbo House.
Oh, I'd love to
we
go.
have to go to Jumbo House. What's today look like? Oh, we have to go there soon. Like before we. I love Jumbo House.
I can't do today. I've
The-
already got lunch plans.
I love
Oh.
it. Whoa.
With who?
No, it's not y'all. All it's two girls. Don't worry. Don't worry. Heaven forbid.
No, I'm just curious.
The earth hasn't crumbled into a million pieces.
No, who? Yeah, hell did not freeze over. No,
Yeah.
who are you going to lunch with?
My friend Danielle and
Oh.
then Lauren.
They're so sweet. I love.
Is
these
there a
two
reason they
girls.
didn't invite
even know.
Wally?
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, that's kind of a
There
bit
is
of
a reason.
an offense.
Look at him.
She's so cute. All right, so yeah, fried chicken. That's your thing.
Yes, but if it was dessert, I tried just recently at Sonic the cookie dough concrete, chocolate
Oh,
chip
yeah.
cookie dough concrete. My life has changed forever for the better. It was amazing.
Really?
Like millions of cookie dough pieces in every bite. It wasn't just a little here and there. No, they were everywhere.
The one thing I don't like about like the concrete, so like if it's supposed to be kind of like a milkshake. I like a milkshake you can drink through the straw. Like I hate it like when you get a milkshake, then you're like, and then your whole face implodes and it
Right.
hurts your throat. Like I like a milkshake you can drink. If that's the case, it's ice cream. You're gonna scoop it at that
Right.
point.
And it's awesome.
Okay, mine is Cheerio cream cheese pie. It basically you can look on the side of a cream cheese thing, and my mom used to call it that, and we always thought she whipped this thing up from scratch and made it, and it was amazing. She made it up. You come to find out years later, like, oh wait, if you look on the side of the cream cheese can or the packaging, it tells you how to make it. It's basically like a cheesecake type thing, and you put cherries all over the top, which I
You're
love.
like Phoebe on Friends with her grandma that made the chocolate chip cookies.
Uh-huh.
And do you remember this
I don't remember this
episode?
one.
Oh, well,
Well, sure.
I'll,
Well,
I'll
you've already-
butcher it. It's something about, she's like, oh, she got it from her neighbor, Tool House?
Oh,
Ends up being Nestle.
Tool House.
Yeah, I forget.
Nestle
But
Tool
anyways,
House.
it was pretty funny.
Well, that is going to have to do it for your no, Zach, with a last-minute breath.
No, just several people on Facebook Live have asked, where's Becca, update on Becca, et cetera, et cetera.
I wish we knew, honestly. Like, I sent her a text the day before all of her appointments and stuff and haven't heard back from her. She
Were the
posted-
appointments yesterday or today?
Oh, I don't know.
I thought today. But
Maybe today. But no, I have no idea. Like I try to stay out of it. Like I'll send one text that says, "Hey, we're praying for you," and then I let her be. Because if they get bad news, they like to be left alone, and that's typically all they've had up to this point. So hopefully there'll be some good news for them. And I believe you're right. I think their appointments are today, and they would drive back tomorrow and be back on the show on Thursday is the plan. If they don't get to stay up there for the actual procedure, which would be fantastic.
Or if they don't just fall in love with the city of Cleveland and decide to relocate.
Said
That
no one
doesn't
ever.
Quite
happen.
possible.
Yeah.
No.
LeBron did it. Come
Yeah,
on.
he can, yeah, but he also came back for
Welcome
millions of
home.
dollars.
Oh,
and
it wasn't about money.
He lives in and he lives in probably a nicer community than
He
all of
lives in
Cleveland.
Los Angeles in Brentwood.
Oh, he still has his house there.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh, so he
In
just
Lo-
visits Cleveland during the season?
You know.
Boo!
Well, he's got his whole movie career and like his Spring Hill Entertainment.
Boo!
Yeah.
A movie career? What
What-
movies has he been
He was in
in?
Trainwreck
Trainwreck.
with Amy
Space Jam
Schumer.
2.
No, that was Michael Jordan.
Space Jam 1.
One.
Oh, there was a 2.
It's a
Yeah.
reboot.
LeBron is replacing Michael Jordan as the greatest of all time, and therefore is going to be in Space
I
Jam.
cannot believe they're remaking that movie.
Next on the Aftercast.
Let's talk all things LeBron.
Yeah, that did not. That was a movie that didn't need to be made the first time. Like I
It
saw
did really well.
Yeah, I didn't
Space
like
Jam?
it.
And a
yeah.
lot of people
I loved
liked it a lot.
Space Jam.
Did you really?
The first one,
Oh,
loved it.
yeah.
Everybody get
I-
up. It's
I never saw it.
Really?
Nope.
You have
So I was a
to.
Cavs
So
fan.
good.
I'm like, I
Oh.
don't like Jordan.
No, okay.
I used to go to games and boo Jordan.
Did
and
you
I
really?
regret that now. But
I feel so guilty
So
now.
you just bragged about it. But whatever.
Oh, that's so funny. All right, so that is gonna have to do it for our our aftercast today, and I guess we'll do this whole thing again tomorrow. But hopefully, if you have a few minutes and you're praying anyway, you might want to toss one up for Becca and Joey for sure, as we don't even know what's going on with them right now. So that's gonna do it. And as always, thanks for being a potty.